I know me and you personally touched on this, but just tell the audience you teach HVAC now after your 33 years in service of HVAC on a Tuesday and Thursday. What made you decide to step into that role?
Well, once again, just like over my career, and I don't want to, repeat the fact that I said it was by coincidence, right? I think that at the end of the day, it's about the direction God is trying to take you in. You know what I'm saying? And I think I can define my career over that's what it's been. You know what I'm saying? Just God just kind of guided me. So over the years of me, doing heating and cooling, people have been telling me all the time, like, hey, man, you should teach. Some people have told me that just listening to me talk to them on the phone, like you said, I walked you through a problem, I make it sound easy, So I was actually talking to a partner of mine that ended up going to school for HVAC. And the school that he was going to, they ended up losing an instructor. So I was teaching him some things, and he just asked me, hey, man, do you think that you want to teach? And at first I told him no, he was like, man, I think you should do it, so I was just up for a new challenge, you know what I mean? So I just told him, yeah, I'll go ahead and give it a try. And to be honest with you, it's like, I enjoy that more than being out in the field, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I ended up getting into the teaching role.
Okay. Making moves out here, I see, huh?
Well, I'm trying to.
With teaching the students and everything, what do you think the students need more of with a skill, discipline, or patience when it comes to the classroom?
So you said skills, discipline, or patience?
What do your students need more of?
I think because of the era that we're living in, and the younger students, I think they need more of the discipline, to be able to, put the phones down and figure out how to, put that to the side and focus, because like I was explaining to one of them not too long ago, I want you all to become, focus on becoming good techs, because if you don't learn how to be a good tech, you know what I'm saying, and you focusing on watching your phone.
Exactly.
Once you get out in the field, you know what I'm saying, you're not going to hold a job long.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that comes with discipline. You got to have enough discipline to say, hey, this, put your priorities in order. You know what I mean? I do have some older students there, and I think with them, they need to develop a little bit more patience. You know what I mean? Because they are older, they feel like they have a time limit. You know what I'm saying?
They rushing through it.
Exactly. So not understanding that, it's a long-term game. It's not a short-term game. You know what I mean? So, so depending on the age, it seems like, it varies a little bit.
Yeah. Because, this the microwave era.
Oh, absolutely.
Everything like, pow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.